Okay, so monthly update on the legal tech job market across Africa. Obviously, it's been a very topsy-turvy time, really. I mean, a lot of our indications from last year made it look like there was going to be a really big increase in tech firms opening up in South Africa and Kenya and Nigeria in particular, with a focus on legal documentation. That hasn't actually come to fruition. We have seen some growth in the markets, namely by firms like Afriwise and Legal Interact, who are continuing to grow and bring on more sales staff and more management. Really great guns. Two fantastic firms, if you haven't checked them out already, Afriwise and Legal Interact, with a load of different tools, including AI lawyers, etc. So we are starting to see a little bit of growth on that side of things, which is excellent. But it's not been the big transition yet from lots of lawyers moving over into the tech firms. We have continued to see the big five, as we said we would here in South Africa, and the major firms across other African markets that are bringing in their own, to coin Weber Wenzel's, the fusion of law and tech. They've got their own departments. There's a number of different firms out there that have recently announced big moves in that space. And this was an interesting one. I was having a conversation with someone yesterday. There's likely to be, certainly in South Africa, and I don't know about Kenya, Nigeria, Egypt, etc., Morocco, etc. yet, but the other big markets. But on the back of what it looks like is going to be happening in the crypto space, in terms of the Americans talking largely about building a strategic reserve. Certainly two of the three presidential candidates talking about that. It's something that if it gets put in place, it's something that very much South Africa and other African nations are looking at doing something similar. If that's the case, then from a law perspective, that's going to be humongous amount of jobs. Not, for traditional finance and banking lawyers, litigation, obviously. It'll see a big spread and big growth in new crypto-related jobs, which has been very, very quiet in the last couple of years, with only a handful of law firms really specializing in that space. So we're very, very excited about what's happening in that space as well, in addition to the small but steady growth on the legal tech and legal software side of things as well.